Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Right in front with the shot attempt, will score!
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking. It's NCAA Women's Lacrosse on Adrian College TV as we get set for this Division III matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Milwaukee School of Engineering Wisconsin Raiders. Hello and welcome up into the booth. I am Michael Schubeck. He's Dakota Clift as we are inside the Suby Family Indoor Athletic Center at the campus of Adrian College in Adrian, Michigan. Dakota, the Bulldogs come in. They won their first game against Ohio Northern University 20-9. MSOE has not played yet. This will be their first game of the season. Bulldogs obviously dominating victory. What's kind of the message that is given to them coming into this game?
Just come out and play the same game that you guys played in your first game. Come out, be aggressive, get ahead early. Don't give them any room to breathe whatsoever. Come out here, put your foot on the pedal, and don't let go.
MSOE, a struggling season last year. They went 6-12. Obviously, this is their first matchup of the season. Struggled on the road 3-6 whenever they traveled out of Wisconsin. How do you feel starting this season 4-12 in their first year as a program, come in last year 6-12. They're gaining some momentum, but kind of how do you approach coming to this Bulldog environment tonight?
You just got to be mentally prepared, coming in knowing that, last year you guys struggled against them. Come in here and know that you're a different team. Come in, be prepared. Come in and do what you need to do in order to come out on top today.
The Bulldogs, let's talk. They're led by Amanda Asher in her third season as a head coach, and what a job she has done in turning this program around. When she took the reins in 2024, the Bulldogs had not had a winning season since 2019, struggled in 2024 in her first season, going 5-9, but they flipped it right around last year, going 12-6, and they're already off to a hot start this year, 1-0. Just a great job by her coming in just in 3 years. MSOE also in their third season as a program. But we will step away as we get set for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere, as next will be the Raiders.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Hello and welcome back inside the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletics Center here on the campus of Adrian College. So we just had starting lineups and the national anthem for the MSOE Raiders. Chloe Nidman, Alexis Slater, Megan Strong, Lainey Stier, Veda Flower, Anna Barskaskini, Kelsey Albovius, Alana Perry, Ashlyn Bode, Molly Benjamin's in between the pipes. Maggie Sanderson and Lily Johnson get the nod to start. Casey Woodall, Jenna Alley, Skylar Donaldson, Sarah Gross, Mariana Miller, Maya Reyes, Megan Teremi, Madeline Turcott, Abby Malone, Jessica Schmidt, Bella Norton getting the nod in goal, and Ava Lazareski will start for the Bulldogs as we get set for the opening draw here between the Bulldogs and the Raiders. It will be Chloe Nidman taking the opening draw against Madeline Turcott. As we get set, Bulldogs, like we said, in the open. Won in the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center on February 14th, 20-9 against Ohio Northern University. Both teams do return their top three leading point getters from last year. Lily Johnson, Chloe Nidman, and Veda Flower led the Raiders, with Turcott, Miller, and Malone for the Bulldogs. Turcott led in goals, assists, and points, 93 total on the season in points last season. Ariana Miller in second, 68. Abby Malone, 64. Again, we talked about the impressive turnaround Amanda Asher's had. They had their first winning season since 2019 last year. Beat MSOE 17-2 in their matchup. Made to the second round of the MIAA tourney before falling to the number 1 seed Hope. They excelled at home, 5-2. They're comfortable in Adrian, Michigan. They do a phenomenal job at defending their home field. They look for sophomore goalie Bella Norton to stand tall in goal today. On MSOE's side, third season, 10-22 as a program. This is their first game of the year. They went 6-12, as mentioned before. Kicked it up in conference play after an 0-6 start. Went 5-4, won one of their 9 conference games before that. They struggle away from home, 3-6, as mentioned before as well. 4-10, 6-12 in their 2 years before this. Return their top 3 point getters yet again. Chloe Nidman looking for a big game today. The Bulldogs, though, score plenty of goals, 20 on the season so far, dominated by, again, Turcott and Malone. 5 goals and 4 goals apiece in the opening matchup. Jenna Alley getting on the action with 5 goals herself. We are still waiting here, delayed in the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center. As we'll take a peek over at the Arrington Ice Arena as the second period begins. The NCHA quarterfinal matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Lake Forest Foresters. Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead in the second period with just under 17 minutes to play. Look for later tonight for the Adrian College women's NCAA hockey team to take on Trine University in their quarterfinal NCHA matchup, as they look to make an appearance back in that Slats Cup final game. So we are finally set to get underway here in Adrian, Michigan. Again, it'll be Turcott taking the draw against Nidman to start us off. Referee gives us the okay to go. Opening draw ensues, and it'll be battled for on the ground here before Jenna Alley falls directly on top of the ball. It'll be possession. MSOE off the start. Nidman tries to make a quick pass, but a great job from Turcott. And up the field racing is Miller. Miller with space and a lot of steam. She whips around, takes a shot, and just wide. Great opening pressure here from the Bulldogs. Dominated last year's matchup. Look to do more of the same out here early. Be a long pass. It'll be a clean clear from the Raiders. This will be Nidman pushing up the field. Plays it outside quickly. Where it's played back in the middle, and great defense there from Megan Taremi. Picked up on the far corner, battled Lily Johnson for the Raiders, loses it just out of play. It'll be Raiders possession. In the far corner. Quick pass out, controlled by Sanderson. Before it's flipped over to Bodie. Bodie outside to Steyer. Plays it all the way back up top to Johnson. Flips over to Perry. The Raiders out here early with some good possession time. In the Bulldog attacking end. It'll be Ninman makes a move. Also great defense here from the Bulldogs, not allowing MSOE to take any clean shots. And great defense yet again that time. It was Jessica Schmidt. But Chloe Ninman led the Raiders last year in points and goals, looking to do so again this season. It's Bodie, drives in, and Norton turns her away. Where it's picked up in the corner by Lily Johnson. Some heavy pressure here from the Raiders. Still unable to penetrate the middle on this Bulldog defense. Flipped over the side, sent towards the middle. Unable to gain control, it's a race. And the Raiders will get there. That time it's Maggie Sanderson. Drives around the goal. Look, flip shot up top. It's going to sneak in top corner on Bella Norton, and MSOE will open up the scoring here. A 1-0 lead is what you're looking for if you are the Raiders. You want to get some early momentum. We saw the Bulldogs fly off the rip and get a quick shot. But after that, it was all Raiders, and they finally capitalized after multiple minutes inside the Bulldog end. Now we'll get set for another opening, for another draw here. Alana Perry will take it. Correction, that'll be Chloe Ninman. It'll be the same two that opened off the game. Madeline Turcott for the Bulldogs, Ninman for the Raiders. Again, gets flipped back. Possession will go for the Bulldogs. A great clean win off the draw there. Perry flips it over to Miller. Miller drives in quickly. And a great job there. And net before a rebound is scored by the Bulldogs. And they answer right back quickly. Just 25 seconds is what it took for the Bulldogs to strike back that time. I believe it was Alana Perry. Correction, sorry, Madeline Turcott. Or Mariana Miller. Both of them were in the vicinity. See who they give the goal to. It's officially Mariana Miller who nets the first of the game for the Bulldogs. Again, Ninman and Turcott will face off in the middle on the draw. We won straight up this time. Possession again for Adrian off the draw. It'll be Jenna Alley flying up the field. Looking to kick it out wide. No one's home. She'll make a great move. Sidesteps, drives in. Still with possession, Jenna Alley. Flips it out wide, looking for Miller. She'll race back to get it. Now she'll make a shifty move near the middle of the field. Tries to lead. Woodall successfully does. Before a call was made. We have a free shot here for the Bulldogs. Waiting here. And it'll be a great job there by Casey Woodall. Running straight in on goal, slipping it by Molly Benjamins. And the Bulldogs take a 1-goal lead here early in quarter one. To the free possession shot from Casey Woodall. Bulldogs 2-1. Great job opening the quarter here. Yet again, it'll be Ninman and Turcotte meeting in the middle. Turcotte, possession finally MSOE's way. Ashlyn Bodie able to gain control off the draw, and a great job by Casey Woodall. Ripping it away. She'll move up the field with steam. Flips it over to Mariana Miller. Drive towards the middle. Quick leave for Turcotte. Turcotte takes her space because pressured hard by Siebert. Turcotte dumps it back for Alley. Jenna Alley now. Moves towards the middle. Quick move back. Side steps. Moves around. She drives in. She'll be fouled. There'll be a penalty awarded. Another free possession here for the Bulldogs early. Jenna Alley will elect to run in and take the shot, but she gets pressured hard, and great defense there by MSOE on the free possession. But it's stripped right away by Abby Malone. Pressure outside, and Jenna Alley slow to get up. As she'll head out. And it'll be Rhina Lanigan to step in for the Bulldogs. Alley a little bit tripped up after the free position shot attempt by the Bulldogs. Turcotte quickly over to Malone. Driving over is Miller. Miller flips it right inside to Turcotte. Turcotte whips it top right. It'll be a late call here from the referee. Yellow is shown. And it'll be an MSOE possession. As it will be Madeline Turcotte who heads towards the penalty area. It's a quick break here from the referee. We'll wait for Benjamin. Move the ball for the Raiders. Benjamin walking up, taking all the space possible. Bulldogs a woman down here early. Be a long pass, corralled nicely in the middle of the field. That time it was Perry, before it's pushed up by Ninman. Chloe Ninman. Great pressure from Taremi on defense. Raiders will set up. It'll be Ninman. Norton ready between the pipes. She steps around. But the Raiders elect to take a timeout. That time, Tara Ringo wanted to step away. As we will take a break here during the timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're watching.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family. Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Welcome back inside the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center here at Adrian College. Early on here, the Bulldogs strike 2-1 after MSOE's early goal. Great job by Maggie Sanderson setting up the Raiders 1-0, but then The Bulldogs struck right back just 25 seconds later. Mariana Miller, and then Casey Woodall added her own. The Bulldogs rally back early before a timeout was taken by the Raiders, as Tara Ringo wanted to talk it over with her squad. They are up one woman here. It was Madeline Turcott sent to the penalty area to set. As she's releasable at 8:45 on the game clock. And now the timeout will end, but players will head back onto the field. We'll wait here from Soe to regain possession, where they called the timeout. Terringo wanted that timeout desperately, yelling from her bench. Finally, Nidman heard her and called the timeout. Sanderson now gets things underway for the Raiders. She plays catch with Bodie. Whipped over looking for Nidman. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Falls through the stick of Perry. Ford played back here. It's Nidman again. Nidman, the center of their offense last year, looking to get her underway yet again. Quick pass to Slater. Slater, great defensive play from Jenna Alley. Now a battle ensues just right of Bella Norton. Wait to see what the call here is from the referee. It'll be a free position shot for the Raiders. Sorry, free position opportunity. It'll be Ninman. Takes the shot immediately, but Bella Norton handles that one with ease. There's a long pass out, connects with Alberts. Sorry, Lazareski. Moves it quickly, and Mariana Miller taking her time down the left side. Miller has defensive pressure from Welty. Before she moved it to Jenna Alley now, taking her time, trying to kill off as much time, but Alley drives in, flips it back, unable to connect with Woodall. Plays in front. Woodall gets the ball back and able to slip it by Benjamin. And the Bulldogs will take a two-goal lead here early in the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center. As it will be Ninman meeting Alley at center field for the draw. And a great possession there. They are down one woman, and the Bulldogs were still able to strike. And this will be a lot of possession time as Turcott will be set and ready to go here in the next 20 to 30 seconds. She will be released. And now we'll get set at center field. Opening draw ensues. It's won this time by Lily Johnson, who gains possession for the Raiders off the draw. She'll move up the field. Heavy pressure by Woodall, has it taken away, and she'll go for a sprint. She'll take it outside. She's got steam. She's got Mariana Miller streaking. Unable to connect. She'll take it outside, slow it down. Whips it in front. Great job by Albavias, able to turn her away. For Siebert and Benjamin's play a little bit of catch to settle it down for the Raiders. Benjamin's long pass intercepted in midfield before it's turned the other way and taken up the field by Albovias. Albovias loses the ball on the outside, a struggle here. And Kelsey Albovias takes a tumble, and the whistle will blow. And it will be number 16, Maya Reyes, sent to the penalty area for 2 minutes. Not too long after Madeline Turcott got released, the Bulldogs take yet another one. And she'll sit for 2. The Raiders looking to get some offense going here. They open up the scoring here in Adrian, Michigan, but since then it's been all Bulldogs, 3 straight unanswered. Now the Raiders look to strike right back. As it's Steyer behind the goal, has it stripped away nicely by Jessica Schmidt. And Schmidt will go for a skate. She moves to the outside. Schmidt plays it back. Great pressure there from Maggie Sanderson. From the Raiders, able to take possession away from the Bulldogs. But it will be Lazareski. Moved it to Norton before it's pulled all the way up the field to Malone. Abby Malone will kill some time here for the Bulldogs before Turcotte over to Allie. Allie makes a nifty move in the middle. Moves it out back looking for Turcotte. And it will be a call here on the Raiders. A free position opportunity for the Bulldogs. It'll be Jenna Alley from the top of the arch. A shoe move in. Quick shot just right. Turned away by Benjamins for corralled by the Raiders. And now it will be Lily Johnson heading upfield. Before it's turned over nicely by Turcotte. Turcotte moved it quickly to Malone. And it's fired in front at Woodall, who bangs it home for the Bulldogs, and they'll go up 3. Great job there by the combination of Malone and Woodall. Able to strike yet again for the Bulldogs. Now 4 unanswered. As stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. As will be Turcotte taking the draw against Ninman. It will go the Bulldogs' way. Turcotte gains possession off the draw. Flips it over quickly to Alley. Jenna Alley moves with steam up the field. Turns around, stops, spins. She'll take her time, settle it down. Turcotte. All the way over to Miller. Mariana Miller. Back to Alley. Back to Miller. Quick movement here from the Bulldogs over to Donaldson. Skylar Donaldson. Makes move. She'll drive towards the goal. Spin around. Looking for someone to pass to. All the way back to Mariana Miller, who will settle it down for the Bulldogs. Quickly in front. She connected with Howland, but the whistle blows. The possession will head the Raiders' way, as it will be Ellie Welty to kick off the possession for MSOE. Again, 4 unanswered after MSOE netted the first. The Bulldogs have came out strong. 17-2 was your score last year. Now flying up the field is at Alana Perry. She'll take it to the outside. Spins around. Great defense by Schmidt. Still with the ball is Alana Perry. Moves in front quickly to Sanderson, who fired a shot over the net. Some objection there as Veda Flower went back to get the ball. Bella Norton now with the Bulldogs. Will attempt to get us underway from all the way back behind the net. She's got a hard pressure from Flower, but it's knocked out of play, and the possession will go towards MSOE. And a quick play out in front, but she's unable to connect. Now a tumble taken. It will be SOE, and we get some head contact here. So we get a substitution here. Alana Perry will head out, and Alexis Slater will move in, and the Bulldogs head to the penalty area once again. Sarah Gross this time, as she'll set. Now will be Ashlyn Bode for the Raiders. She steps up, makes a quick move in front. Great stick work by Allie. Taken away and attempted to be moved up by Lazareski, but to no avail as the Raiders gain it right back quickly. Pass in front looking for Slater. Unable to fully connect. Ashlyn Bode threw one a little bit behind. Now we got another penalty on the Bulldogs. This time Jenna Alley will head to the area. As Jenna Alley will be releasable in 1 minute. Sarah Gross already has started her 1 minute. Both green cards. And now it will be Norton able to corral off the start, and coming in quickly with steam is Johnson. Fires it. Norton has no trouble with that one. Bella Norton taking time again, hard pressured by Chloe Ninman. Moved it out nice and easy over to Taremi. Taremi, great stick work, able to feed it to Holland. Holland now with steam up the field. Holland will stop, skirt back the other way. She'll play it all the way across to Malone. Malone dances in front before she gets contacted hard. And Sarah Gross released back onto the field for the Bulldogs. And another free position opportunity. This time it will be Abby Malone for the Bulldogs. Adrian College able to capitalize on one of these free position shots earlier. She'll drive right in. Quick move, but it rolls out of play, deflected off of Benjamin's. It's a great stop there. 3:38 left to play here in this first quarter. It'll be Turcotte. Feeds it up looking for Alley. Jenna Alley will dance around, take her time, stop, steps, moves back, flips it over to Mariana Miller. Miller inside to Turcotte. Turcotte drives, quick side step. She'll spin around. Turcotte, still with time, will elect to step back. As she'll flip it over to Jenna Alley. Alley side steps. She's got time, and she'll just lose it as she attempts the shot. Great defense from MSOE. As they're attempting to cover. Benjamins will eventually get her stick on it. She'll float it far side to Welty before it's played to the middle. MSOE fumbling around at center field. Ninman finally able to corral it for the Raiders, but turned right over. Maya Reyes for the Bulldogs will drive up the field. She's got steam and no one in front of her. Maya Reyes will take her time. Quickly over. Play back in front. Turcotte just over the net on the feed from Casey Woodall. Before it flips out of play. And it will be Raider possession. They're trying to clean clear. Benjamins. Attempted to flip it over to Barsconi. Has a little bit of trouble. Turcotte will get called for the check. It'll be a cross-checking call. It'll be a 1 minute releasable for Madeline Turcotte as she'll set. Bulldogs, a lot of penalties here early. It's 4-1 here, minute 48 left. Casey Woodall with 3 of her own to start this matchup. Mariana Miller with the other. Now the Raiders trying to get some offense going here just before the end of the first quarter. But another great job by Ava Lazareski. And it will be the Raiders heading to the penalty area. This time Paige Calderon will sit. Another 1 minute releasable back and forth play here. Be a thrown opportunity from Ava Lazareski. Lofts one long, controlled by Taremi, who attempted to feed Lanigan, but a little bit too far in front, and it'll fall into the hands of the Raiders for possession. Sorry, it'll be played back for Bulldogs for possession. Quick pass to Woodall. Woodall already has 3. She'll drive around looking for 4. Was seeking for a feed. She hits Turcotte. Turcotte makes a move, steps in, fires, shot, and she scores. Madeline Turcotte, with just 43 seconds left here in the first quarter, extends the Bulldogs' lead to 4. It'll be Turcotte netting her 6th goal of the season. She also has an assist in this one. As MSOE struggling here early after the opening goal. Turcotte taking on Barskany. One quickly back. Donaldson not able to retrieve for the Bulldogs. Picked up here by Woodall. She'll drive around. Woodall's got space and time. She'll elect to stop behind the goal. Chased heavy by Anna Barskany. Still with the ball is Woodall. She'll feed it all the way back to Turcotte, who will settle it down. 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs will elect to take their time. They will run the clock down. 8 seconds remaining, and they'll head to the first quarter break with a 5-1 lead over MSOE. Overall, great performance offensively from Casey Woodall, as she netted 3 of the 5 goals in the first quarter for the Bulldogs. Dominant showing, and then Mariana Miller and Madeline Turcotte, the other 2 for the Bulldogs. Just overall, a great showing. And then number 30, Maggie Sanderson, for MSOE, netted their lone goal of the first. Overall, great showing from the Bulldogs. Able to show some great offensive capabilities. But on defense, I think, is where they really excelled. Megan Taremi did a great job, along with Ava Lazareski, at denying the Raiders some great offensive opportunities. And yet again, Bella Norton stands tall in between the pipes. We'll step away here on ACTV. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action is up next.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome back to the campus of Adrian College and inside the Streeby Family Indoor Athletic Center. The Adrian College Bulldogs have a 5-1 lead over the MSOE Raiders. Obviously, the Raiders in their first game of the season, looking to keep compounding that record. Won 4 games in their first year, 6 last year. Looking to capitalize on that. Bulldogs trying to have their first back-to-back winning season, as they have not done so. Bulldogs not done so since 2019. Their lone year, they struggled up until the great coaching hire of Amanda Asher, who's in her 3rd season. Turned the program right around in 2025, as we mentioned before. 12-6. That was their first winning season since 2019. She has them off to a 1-0 start in 2026 and even looking to reach 2-0 as they hold a 5-1 lead here over the Milwaukee School of Engineering. It will be possession for the Bulldogs to kick off the second quarter. Again, strong showing from Casey Woodall. Already has 3 netted in this matchup. And it will be Miller on the far side for the Bulldogs. Put it to Woodall, up in the back to Donaldson. A quick move to Alley and makes its way all the way back to Malone. In front to Turcotte. Turcotte has Bodie right in front of her. She fires. It's tipped in. And it will be Casey Woodall yet again. Casey Woodall, and that's her 4th of the game. Bulldogs off to a strong start here in quarter 2. It is now 6-1, and they've scored 6 unanswered. Update from the Arrington Ice Arena. The Adrian College Bulldogs men's NCAA hockey team has taken a 5-1 lead over the Lake Forest Foresters. They're late in the second period there in the game 2 of the NCHA quarterfinals. Bulldogs, the number 1 seed. They clinched the Peters Cup and the regular season championship. Now it will be Turcotte meeting in the middle with Johnson. It'll be possession off the draw in favor of the Bulldogs. Turcotte got it, whistle blows. It'll be Bulldog possession. Turcotte steams up the field before quickly moving it over to Miller. Miller now will take her space. On the far side, Mariana Miller all the way back out to Lanigan. Lanigan quickly to Turcotte. Turcotte over to Malone. Abby Malone plays it far back to Donaldson. Straight behind the goal to Woodall. Bulldogs, a lot of offensive possession time here. Jenna Alley whips around top. She'll take her time, drives in. Alley now with space, she'll whip it over. And it'll make its way in. A great job by Jenna Alley, who nets the 7th goal of the game for the Bulldogs. She'll net her first of this one. And it will be her 6th of the season. She netted 5 against Ohio Northern University. And now it'll be a draw against Lily Johnson, taking on Madeline Turcotte in the middle. Whistle blows, possession will go the Raiders' way. Steaming up is Ashlyn Bodie. Raiders desperately need some offense if they want an opportunity to come back in this one. Bodie steps, unable to control the ball before Jenna Alley gets her stick on it. She drives around. Stopped and checked, and it will be number 21 for the Raiders, Ashlyn Bodie, who will come and sit for 2 minutes. She's called for slashing. And Jenna Alley will get things started for the Bulldogs here. Waiting for the whistle. Bulldogs, after this one, we'll head on a spring break trip to Lake Wales, Florida to take on the new College of Florida and Warner University located in Florida. We'll get some nice sunshine down there in the Sunshine State as Turcotte spins around in the middle. Try to hit a quick play before it bounces out to Malone. She'll take the space behind the net for the Bulldogs. Plays it out front. Great stick work from the Raiders that time. It was Peyton Siebert And she fires up. Jenna Alley able to poke it away before it's corralled by Reyes in the middle. Long foot pass connects with Woodall. Woodall plays catch quickly with Miller, who fumbles it. Miller all the way over the middle. Long pass, and it makes its way quickly to Madeline Turcotte, who fires it home. And the Bulldogs 8 unanswered here. We'll get a goalie substitution from the Raiders. Elizabeth Harnish will enter the goal. And Molly Benjamins will come out. And after that, first MSOE goal early in the first quarter. It's been all Bulldogs. 8 unanswered points. It's Casey Woodall who nets 4. And then that time, it was Madeline Turcotte getting in on the action. She nets her first goal in this game. And her 6th of the season. Turcotte taking yet another draw. We're going to card go up. It'll be a green slash. And it will be Lily Johnson heading to the penalty area. She'll sit for 1 minute and then be released. Waiting. Sorry, the call from this referee is a push. Driving is Sarah Gross on the far side. Moves it to Miller, inside to Turcotte. Madeline Turcotte all the way over to Holland. Inside to Turcotte. Turcotte makes a quick move, drives around, fires just wide, and will be tipped out of play. Bulldogs maintain possession. 66 seconds left on the clock for the Bulldogs' offensive possession. Donaldson in front, quick move by Holland. She'll float it over, looking for Turcotte in the middle, unable to connect for a great hustle play from Sarah Gross. Able to regain possession for the Bulldogs. Casey Woodall behind the net, plays it in front to Miller. Quick bang bang play, and Miller slams it home. Mariana Miller nets her 2nd goal of the afternoon. And it will be her 4th goal on the season. Again, just straight dominance here from the Bulldogs. 9-1 for MSOE. Up next, as this is their first game of the season, they will travel back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where they will play the University of Wisconsin Stout on February 28th, and the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse on March 4th. They stay in the state of Wisconsin for their next 4 matchups. River Falls and Vestfield, their next 2 locations after they played their first 2 home openers. Possession Adrian off the draw. Casey Woodall comes firing up the field. She takes her time. She'll settle down behind the goal. Ruby Monahan now for the Bulldogs. Great pass to Jenna Alley. Fires in before the whistle is blown. And yet another free position opportunity for the Bulldogs. This time it'll be Jenna Alley. Has 1 goal on the afternoon. She'll drive in. But great stick work from the Raiders on defense to knock it away from her before she takes a tumble. Jenna Alley falling to the ground with the assistance of Lily Johnson. As we'll get Elena Sudermeister set to check in for the Bulldogs. As another free position opportunity fails for Jenna Alley, and it'll roll out of play. Ruby Monahan will go corral for the Bulldogs, and they'll have another throw-in with possession. She takes her time. Monahan behind the goal to Woodall. Tried to play it in front, looking for Turcotte, unable to connect. Now finally settled down by Donaldson. Quickly moved over to Gross. She'll drive in. Spins, has it knocked away by the Raiders. That time, Alexis Slater with the stick work. And the Raiders will be granted possession. It'll be Johnson firing a long pass. She's able to find Bodie. Bodie with steam. Have not seen much offensive pressure from the Raiders since the beginning of this game. Spinning around, trying to gain some possession time before it's Holland who takes the tumble for the Bulldogs, able to grant possession. Flipped over to Lazareski. Flies into the middle. Quick pass over, settled down by Peck. She is flying up the field as Leah Peck. Quickly moved to Donaldson. Forward to the middle to Woodall. Casey Woodall already has 4 on the day. Looking for her 5th. She'll drive towards the middle. She's hot. Woodall still with possession. Loses it more momentarily before picking it right back up. And a quick pass over to Holland. Mariana Miller set to go back in for the Bulldogs. As her and Sudermeister stand patiently on the sideline. Donaldson over to Monahan. Monahan quickly to Woodall. The Bulldogs running down some time here in the second quarter. 8:12 left to play. Woodall drives in quickly over the head of Harnish. And she finds her 5th of the game. It's now 10-1. 9-1 in favor of 10-1. There we go. In favor of the Bulldogs. A late scoreboard change there. As she finds her 5th of the afternoon. Put the Bulldogs up 9-1 goal away from a running clock against the Raiders. It's going to take a lot to crawl back in this one. Have not had much offensive pressure as 3 players will come out for the Raiders. It'll be Maggie Sanderson set to sit. Did not catch the reason why. As head contact was the call. Coach Tara Ringo for the Raiders a little bit confused. She'll voice her frustration with the referee. She's in her 3rd season as the Raiders head coach, 10-22. Her time with MSOE. Now the whistle will blow. Turcotte moves it quickly over to Jenna Alley. She'll drive in with speed. Alley stops. Unable to see a clean shot. She'll flip it back to Turcotte. Drives in. Great stick work from Turcotte. On the change, it will be Rogowski to find the field for the Bulldogs. Sudermeister plays it over to Alley. She'll trip and fall. And Jenna Alley, I believe, will have another free position opportunity for the Bulldogs. Her 3rd one in this quarter. And it will be the 3rd free position opportunity for Jenna Alley in this quarter. She's unable to capitalize for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs entered the MIAA tourney, made to the 2nd round last season. Looking to gain, and Jenna Alley with steam flies in. She's able to net her free position opportunity. And the Bulldogs extend their lead to 10. As Jenna Alley nets her 2nd of the game. And her 7th on the season. Bulldogs all domination now as they started the running clock against the Raiders. Turcotte heads to the middle to face off against Ninman. They'll go on the draw. Ella Norton has left the field for the Bulldogs in between the pipes. And in comes Chloe Martin. And Turcotte able to get possession off the draw for the Bulldogs, and she'll race up the field. Makes a great move on Bodie. She drives around, spins, sets it back to Miller. Miller walking in quickly over to Turcotte. Turcotte now with space. Really no hard pressure. Finally, Alexis Slater steps up and forces her to make a move. Makes its way to Sutermeister. For play to Alley. Alley in back to Monahan. Unable to cleanly contain it for the Bulldogs. Donaldson now. Over outside to Miller. Up top to Turcotte. Steps in. Quick pass to Miller. Miller looking to rip a shot. Unable to get a clean look before Jenna Alley will control for the Bulldogs. Jenna Alley makes a nifty move. She'll split two defenders. Has it taken away. Great job by Alexis Slater. But Mariana Miller on the back check, able to take away a clear opportunity from the Raiders. She'll fire it in front. She was looking for Abby Malone, but they were unable to connect with each other. Donaldson. Long pass to Monahan, who corrals. She's behind the net. Ruby Monahan. Steps aside, she'll drive. She's got space, she'll fire. But great stick work from Peyton Siebert, although called, takes away a shot for the Bulldogs. Monahan will have a free position opportunity. Her first opportunity of the afternoon. As Monahan steps up, fires one. And a great stop there from Elizabeth Harnish. Possession will remain with the Bulldogs as that one tumbled out of play. Monahan moves it over to Donaldson behind the net. They look in front quickly for Turcotte. She's able to sneak it around, knock over the water bottle of Harnish, and the Bulldogs will head up 12-1. Turcotte, another dominating performance as she nets her third of the game. And that will be Madeline Turcotte's 8th goal on the season. Dominating performance here from the Bulldogs in the second quarter. As ready to explore your Adrian future, Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship-day. It's also in the bottom of your screen there. It's the Bulldogs up 11-1 over the MSOE Raiders here on the campus of Adrian College. It's been dominant since the start from the Bulldogs. They let up an early one. But all then, it's been 11 unanswered. Large contribution from Casey Woodall, who's netted 5 on the game. It's 12-1. They've netted 12 unanswered on MSOE. Monahan will check out of the game for the Bulldogs, and here comes Zelensky. Some substitutions here all around for the Bulldogs as Sutermeister fires in. She'll drive around, plays it back, corralled by Malone. Hard pressure on defense from the Raiders with Albovius before it's fired by Gross, but deflected before it's able to reach Harnish. Now lofted over the net, unable to connect with Gross before it slips out, and a great job there by Abby Malone to regain possession for the Bulldogs. 55 seconds left as it's taken away. Great stick work from Peyton Seibert. Fired up, MSOE finally entering the Bulldogs' end for the first time in some time. But it stopped quickly. As the yellow card is placed on the Bulldogs. We number 22, Abby Malone, who will come and sit for 2. As we wait here for the official call, Amanda Asher wants a little bit of an explanation. She's confused. It'll be a yellow card on Abby Malone for a check. 12-1 is your score. A minute 25 here in the second quarter. Almost at halftime here at the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center on the campus of Adrian College. As will be number 20, Alana Perry for the Raiders. Attempting to get us underway. Some more confusion from the referees as they try to get everything cleared up. Finally, we'll be underway as Alana Perry will step up for the Raiders. Attempting to climb back. Played all the way behind the goal, connecting with Flower. Over to Johnson. Floats it up top to Nidman. She fires it, connecting with Bodie as she'll drive in. Great job by Bodie. She'll spin around, fires one, and a great save there from Chloe Martin. And she'll settle it down for the Bulldogs. Bella Norton got the starting goal, the sophomore. As a firing shot from Niman, and yet another save from Chloe Martin. The 5'7" freshman from Monroe, Michigan, stepping up here late in the second quarter. 23 seconds to play before halftime. Played in front by Flower, looking for Perry. So call is going to go here on the Bulldogs. It'll be a free position opportunity for the Raiders. They will stop the clock. 3.3 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2. It's a free position opportunity will be given to Chloe Nidman as she tries to crawl to help the Raiders crawl back. They're down 11 here. She'll be stopped by the referee. Directed on where to go. 3.3 seconds left to shoot. Some more confusion. As Chloe Martin deflected 2 away from the Raiders earlier in their possession. And now 9 seconds have been put onto the game clock. She'll fire right off the bat, and an outstanding save by Chloe Martin. Will roll out of play, and the clock will wind down. We'll wait for the call by the referee here on whether she beat the clock. And she will be credited with the goal. It was Chloe Nidman that time for the Raiders, able to net one just before halftime to cut the lead down to 10. The Bulldogs, a dominating showing in the first 2 quarters. Casey Woodall obviously dominating on offense. 5 goals. Jenna Alley with 2. Mariana Miller with 2. And Madeline Turcott with 3. But just an offensive performance. MSOE stepped up early, netting the first goal of the game, but it was all Bulldogs. They scored 12 unanswered. And finally, MSOE and Chloe Nidman stepped up. So we will step away for halftime here at the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve this evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Casey Woodall with a dominating showing with 5 goals and 1 assist in the first half for the Adrian College Bulldogs as they have a 12-2 lead over the Milwaukee School of Engineering Raiders. So we welcome you back in the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center on the campus of Adrian College. I'm Michael Schubeck. I have Dakota Clift helping me out up here in the booth. Bulldogs, a 10-goal lead entering the second half as Chloe Ninman was able to get it down to 10 at the end. Seconds left in the second quarter. She was able to net one as we are about to start this third quarter. It'll be Madeline Turcott heading out to the middle to take the draw for the Bulldogs. And it will be Lily Johnson coming to join her. They'll spar it out for possession. Referee walking over. 4 players on Adrian College with over 2 goals. Woodall with 5, Alley with 2, Miller with 2, and Turcott with 3. Turcott the only one with a pair of assists. And then Turcott and Woodall 5 and 6 points on the day. A dominating showing here in Adrian, Michigan. as we are still waiting here for the clock to officially run out. Both teams are on the field and ready to play. Again, it's Turcotte and Johnson in the middle. And Milwaukee trying to get something going here and crawl back in this one. They're down 10. The Bulldogs scored 12 unanswered in the first half. And after that, really not much MSOE could do until Chloe Nidman was able to find the back of the net late in the second quarter. And we are underway. As Turcotte and Johnson sparred it out before finally Sarah Gross gains possession for the Bulldogs. It's played back to Reyes. She'll fly up the field. Quick pass over to Woodall. Casey Woodall looking for her 6th goal of the game. She'll drive behind the net. Floats one to Mariana Miller. Miller drives around. Good defense from Albovius before she feeds it inside looking for Gross. They're unable to connect, and it rolls out of play, and MSOE will be granted possession. They're trying to move quick as Elizabeth Harnish in net will try to kick things off for the Raiders. A long pass is intercepted easily by Sarah Gross. She'll pick it up for the Bulldogs. She pirouettes. Runs down the field. A lot of space for her, but she's started to get guarded tightly by Alana Perry. Before it's moved a couple of times, finding its way to Madeline Turcotte, who flies around. She drives, shot, and she'll score. Madeline Turcotte extends the lead for the Bulldogs. They're up back to 11. Really not much Elizabeth Harnish is able to do in between the pipes for the Raiders, as she's just getting point-blank shot after point-blank shot. That time Turcotte able to thread it through a few Raiders off the ground and in, but just a dominating performance here for the Bulldogs. Turcotte's 4th goal of the game, as the bench is loving it on the Adrian sideline. Madeline Turcotte, that will be her 9th goal of the season. One away from double digits already. This offensive-heavy Bulldog team, 5, 4, and 5 are their 3 leading goal scorers, and they've showed up today. Woodall with 5 of her own, and she drives in again. Miller in front, but Woodall will contain. Woodall floats it to the middle, connects with Turcotte. Fires it over to Abby Malone on the side. She'll drive. Then reconsiders, steps back. Bulldogs here. Driving in, it will be Malone. Floats it looking for Donaldson. Great stick work from Anna Barskany. Before it finds the hands of Hardish, who fires one intercepted nicely by Megan Taremi. And the Bulldogs go right back the other way before Turcotte is hit, and it'll be a free position opportunity for the Adrian College Bulldogs. It'll be Madeline Turcotte. They'll flip her over to the other side, and she'll get ready to head towards Harnish. Quick pass, unable to connect with Malone. A great job as no one was covering Malone, but Gross drives in. But before she's able to fire a shot, Gross will be granted a free position opportunity. Sarah Gross now for the Bulldogs. Yellow card will be given to number 21 for the Raiders, Ashlyn Bodie. She'll sit. Sarah Gross waiting for the whistle from the referee. Bulldogs again will travel to Florida after that, After they come back from Florida, they will have 4 more non-conference opponents before they will open up MIAA play in Alma, Michigan at Alma College on March 28th. As I said, that Sarah Gross steps up, and that's the 14th of the game for the Bulldogs. That'll be Sarah Gross's first goal of this matchup, as she scores on the free position shot. That will be Sarah Gross's first goal on the season. She registered 2 shots against Ohio Northern University. Was unable to sneak any by this time. She's able to beat Elizabeth Harnish. And right back in, Molly Benjamins goes. MSOE for the second time have switched goaltenders. Driving up the field and stumbling for the Raiders is Alana Perry. Possession will stay with the Raiders. And now Sanderson will drive. She's got space. Flips it quickly over to Steyer. Steyer up top. She connects with Sanderson. Floats it quickly to Johnson. Johnson drives around. Hard pressure, but a little bit too much contact from Ryan Lanigan. She'll be sent off to the penalty area with a yellow card. And she'll set. Bulldogs up 13-2 here. At the Sweebly Family Indoor Athletic Center. Referees figuring out what to do. MSOE makes a quick couple of changes, as Kelsey Alabas will come back onto the field along with Paige Calderon. Battling in the ruling here for her team is Tara Ringo, as she disagrees with the referee's call to send Peyton Siebert to the penalty area to sit for a green card. She joins Ellie Welty. Tara Ringo not happy. As her and Amanda Asher, the coach of Adrian College, have a quick chat in the middle. As finally, it seems like play will get underway here at the Sweebly Family Indoor Athletic Center. For MSOE, they're at home, but then when they start conference play in the NACC, they will have to face a lot of Wisconsin teams. They'll travel to Minnesota and then back to Wisconsin for taking on Lake Forest College in Lake Forest, Illinois, to kick off their conference play. Were more successful in conference play than non-conference last season. So they went 5-4 compared to 1-6 in the non-conference. They do have the ability to travel home for 3 of their non-conference opponents. The Bulldogs will go on a 3-game road trip before coming back to play Otterbein on March 14th. Then they go to start conference play on a 2-game road trip to Alma and Kalamazoo, Michigan on March 28th and April 1st. And they'll head back here to take on Hope on April 4th. Bulldogs Net another one. And it's 15-2. And who else? It's Madeline Turcotte yet again, and she'll face off. And an update from Arrington Ice Arena. The Adrian College Bulldogs finished off the Lake Forest Foresters 10-1 in the Harris Cup quarterfinal, Game 2. They'll head on to the semifinals next weekend. Their opponent is undetermined. Firing up. The field was Woodall, unable to connect. As it's Jenna Alley, plays it quickly to Woodall. Woodall will spin. She'll fire it back to Turcotte, and she'll shoot. A great block by Molly Benjamins. And MSOE will control and try to come the other way. Great pressure from Ava Holland in the corner. But able to sneak away is Anna Barkaskeen. Siebert floats one and able to connect with Johnson. And it'll fall into the lap of Jessica Schmidt, who fires it. She was unable to connect with Lazareski, but on the second attempt, Lazareski able to control. Gross now driving up the field for the Bulldogs. It is 15-2 here, 5:50 left to play in the third quarter. Turcotte fling one backside, and a great shot opportunity from Lanigan is able to capitalize. And she extends the lead to 14. Bulldogs netted 20 in their home opener last weekend, February 14th. Looking to rival that today as they're up to 16. And now Turcotte will go against Johnson again in the middle on the draw. Bulldogs able to extend their win streak to 2. They're able to hold on here, up 14. As just a reminder, don't miss Chase Matthew live at Adrian College on Saturday, March 21st at 7 p.m. for our spring concert. It's free for all Adrian College students, and tickets are available now at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. That's March 21st, Chase Matthew at Adrian College. We're holding it down. As Sarah Gross plays it back to Madeline Turcotte. She'll take her time as the clock winds down here in quarter 3. Turcotte flip the middle quickly to Casey Woodall, and she'll net her 6th of the matchup. A dominant showing from Casey Woodall as she nets the double hat trick. 6 goals for her on the afternoon. She'll reach 9 goals on the season. Madeline Turcotte trying to contend. She's got 5 of her own. She's at the double-digit mark, 4 goals on the season at 10. Now Casey Woodall will come to the middle for the first time today to take on Lily Johnson. Some more waiting around happens. And the draw will be underway. Referee forgot his whistle for a second there. Able to find it. And the Bulldogs will gain possession off the draw. It's Woodall yet again. Plays it over to Mariana Miller. She'll drive, makes a nifty move on Perry. She'll drive in. And it will be Miller for the Bulldogs, netting another one. They're up to 18 on the day. A 16-goal lead for the Adrian College Bulldogs. They've already scored more against the Raiders than they did last year. They netted 17. This year they're already at 18. Dominating showing from Adrian College here. A lot of the same faces we're seeing put the ball in the net as Mariana Miller nets her third of the day. Turcotte with 5, Woodall with 6, and Alley with 2. As the draw will ensue, it'll be Casey Woodall again with Lily Johnson in the middle. Possession will go to Sarah Gross for the Bulldogs off the draw, and she'll fire right up. She's got speed, pirouettes back before settling it down and connecting with Holland. Quick pass to Alley. Jenna Alley makes a quick move. She'll drive in and put it between the legs of Molly Benjamins, and that's the 19th goal of this matchup. The Bulldogs still not stopping on the goal-scoring end. This is now 19-2 with 1:27 left to play in the third quarter. Yet again, it's a familiar goal scorer for the Bulldogs as Jenna Alley nets her third of the night. As we now have 4 hat tricks for the Adrian College Bulldogs in Turcotte, Miller, Alley, and Woodall. As Woodall and Johnson will meet in the middle once again. As Turcotte finally getting a break after playing a majority of the first 3 quarters. Referee not happy with the draw situation. He'll reset. Draw will ensue, and Casey Woodall will gain possession for the Bulldogs. Quick play towards the middle to Holland. Up top. Unable to be controlled cleanly by Holland. For her sister handles it. Moved in the middle, no whistle. And a long throw here. And away come the Raiders. It's Flower now with steam. She's able to control for MSOE. And the siren will sound in quarter 3. Another dominating showing for the Bulldogs. As 19-2 is your score. Casey Woodall reaches 6. Turcotte at 5. Alley with 3. Gross with 1. Lanningen with 1. Those are your goal scorers. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division III.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Welcome back to the campus of Adrian College as we get set for some fourth quarter action between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the MSOE Raiders. Bulldogs up 19-2, a dominating third quarter, extended the lead by 7. As after the goal by Chloe Nidman to end the first half, it's been 7 unanswered for the Bulldogs. As we preview tonight's 7 p.m. matchup over at the Arrington Ice Arena. It'll be broadcasted on ACTV. It will be the Adrian College Bulldogs NCAA women's hockey team taking on Tryon University Thunder at 7 p.m. in their NCHA quarterfinals matchup as they attempt to win the Slats Cup. As with a Bulldog win over at the Arrington Ice Arena tonight, They will clinch to take on either Lake Forest or Aurora University next weekend. Casey Woodall. Sorry, that's Chloe Nidman for MSOE. As now we have another goalie change for the Bulldogs. Emerson Alberts has entered the game in between the pipes. The 5-foot freshman from Heartland, Michigan, getting some action here late. Has some contact on Maya Rise, courtesy of Alexis Slater. Will be called a yellow card. Sorry, that contact was given by Veda Flower, and now she'll sit for one. $13:50 left to play in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs closer and closer to that 2-0 start, and unable to save it was Ava Holland. And it'll be possession for MSOE. Kelsey Abavais picks it up for the Raiders. For Monahan is there to attempt to take it away. It deflects out of bounds, and Monahan will take it up for the Bulldogs. Unable to wrestle through two defenders, was she? But it was corralled by Grace Holland. Now some stick handling there on the ground from both teams before it ends up in the hands of Ava Holland, and she'll drive in. Plays it to the middle, connects with Gross. Gross steps back and settles it. Over to Monahan. Monahan at the sharp angle will elect to step back. Now she drives up. No pressure on Ruby Monahan as Alexis Slater stands by. Monahan drives, attempts to twirl. Monahan moves it quickly back to Holland, and Holland will step before moving it back to Monahan, but a whistle will sound. We have a quick defensive substitution from the Raiders. Chloe Nidman will step in. As a green card will be called on the Raiders. Veda Flower. Tara Ringo unhappy as the offsides call. Again, she'll voice her opinion with the referee, but again, no avail. He is very firm on his call. Tara Ringo heated on the far sideline. Referee not budging. Flower will sit. Frustration from the Raider bench, not just at the game, but the referee calling in general. They've had a few situations with offsides where Ringo couldn't believe it. So all they can do is sit there and laugh, and the referee again stands tall, and again, now Monahan not happy on the far sideline with the officiating. Gross connects on the far side with Lanigan. Lanigan back to Monahan. Monahan taking her time. This Bulldog team 11 minutes away from their second win of the 2026 season. Monahan will float behind the goal. Plays it out front quickly. Spiked in front by Lanigan. But a great step there from Benjamins. Now pirouetting back is Alana Perry, and she'll lose it out of play, and the Bulldogs will gain possession. Moving slow is Holland. Looking in front, but she'll connect for it's spiked and stopped by Benjamins on a shot from Lanigan again. But the whistle will sound. And it will be MSOE possession. It'll be Lanigan heading to the penalty area to sit for two. Now some more confusion as we'll wait for the whistle. MSOE, it'll be Benjamins. Set to send it away for MSOE. She'll throw a quick pass to Strong. Megan Strong will fire up the field for launching a pass over to Albavias. She gets bodied hard by Monahan. Monahan upset. She'll run toward the penalty area and she'll sit for one. Visibly upset with that call is Ruby Monahan. As this is only the second matchup between these two programs all time. Adrian won their first matchup last year. Like we said before, 17-2. As they look for a second consecutive MIAA tournament appearance. Again, the season really starts to kick away once conference play starts here in a couple weeks. Until then, they will travel down the floor like we said before. It'll be Veda Flower for the Raiders. She'll take her time. Clock still running, 8:10 left here in the fourth quarter. That's played back to Anna Barskany. Force sent to Perry, but great stick work there for Vivian Ross. Moved to Ahmad. She'll fly up the field. She has it sticked away, moves it over to Gross. Gross unable to control. Crowd by MSOE's Welty. And she'll move with steam. Pummeling up the field before it's sticked away by Elena Zielinski. But a little too much stick work there as she'll go and sit for one. For slashing. As she is releasable. And the Raiders will maintain possession. Welty still with it, moves it quickly. Finds Sanderson, who will drive, fires it. And a great save by Emerson Alberts as she faces her first shot of the day. Out of the back end, moving. It was Brooklyn Rogowski. But a green card called here on Flower once again. She'll make her way back to the penalty area. As just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. So you have myself today, Michael Schubeck, Dakota Clift up here in the booth doing both a little bit of directing and some talking. But also a shout out to our streaming coordinator, Josiah Durrell. Students call the shots around here literally. Moving up the field is Sarah Gross for the Bulldogs. She has one goal in this one. She floats it back to Miller. In front, Sudermeister unable to gain control. Sorry, that was Gross. Back to Miller. Miller now taking her time. She'll prance around. In front to Gross. Gross makes a nifty move and she'll spike it in. She beats Benjamins. And the Bulldogs will hit 20 for the second time this season. As Sarah Gross nets her second of the day and her second of the season. Mariana Miller will head back to take the draw against Chloe Ninman. Some changes here for the Raiders as Coach Tara Ringo decides to switch things up here with just under 5 minutes to play. in this final quarter. The referee will wait to drop the ball here. He'll stop back, and it'll be one. Possession off the draw will be maintained by the Raiders. It'll be taken by Flower. She'll drive. She's found herself in the penalty area a couple times today. Over to Ninman before making its way to Strong and controlled. Megan Strong up top to Ninman. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Johnson steps around. She'll slide, bounce one. And a great save there by Alberts. That's her only her second shot faced of the day. The third goaltender in between the pipes for the Bulldogs. As we saw Bella Norton start us off. She played a good few minutes for the Bulldogs. And then coming to her relief early in that second quarter. Sorry, coming in to relieve her was Chloe Martin in that second quarter. And now stands in Emerson Alberts. Let's quickly move to Grace Holland on the outside. Played toward the middle. Tipped a little bit by Alexis Slater before being corralled by Mariana Miller. She'll drive in. Miller. Flips around. She'll stand tall. Short pass to Holland. Holland steps up and a big body thrown by Peyton Siebert. Referees did not like that one. And a free position opportunity will happen for the Bulldogs. It'll be Ava Holland taking the shot. But a great job there just behind her. That's number 12, Peyton Siebert, who caused the penalty. Able to slash it away right before the shot. Great work there by Grace Holland. As Jessica Price will step in for the Bulldogs for her first action of the day. Driving around is Abby Malone. Malone still with control, flips it to Miller. Miller drives around. Mariana Miller. Ball bouncing around before it makes its way back out to Miller, who controls. She'll drive, working on Albavias. And Miller will end up stopping behind the goal. Flipped out front, unable to connect with anybody. And it'll roll all the way close to the 30. But a great job by Abby Malone. Abby Malone, quick play to Jessica Price. Price flips it over to Sudermeister. She'll drive in. Ball bouncing around in between a sea of bodies. Before Alexis Slater gets hit a little bit too hard, and possession will go the other way in favor of the Raiders. As we approach the final minute of play here in the Sweeby Family Indoor Athletic Center on the campus of Adrian College. Bulldogs have a 20-2 lead as Megan Strong goes for a sprint. Flips it to Flower behind the goal. Quick pass to Ninman, and she'll spike it around Chloe Ninman. Able to net one in the final minute for the Raiders. It'll be her second of the day. Their leading scorer from last year already has kicked off her debut in this season with two of her own. As Maggie Sanderson has their other. Clock ticking down, 20 seconds left to go. As we down to the final five, we'll see this face-off here, and then the game will most likely be over. And it will. The clock hits 0. And the Bulldogs, for the second season in a row, will head 2-0 to start off. A 20-2 victory here over the MSOE Raiders. Dominating offensive showing from the Bulldogs. Some faces stayed the same as Turcotte had 5, Miller with 3, Woodall with 6, Alley with 3, Gross with 2, and Lanigan with 1. 5 multi-goal scorers for the Bulldogs, 2 over 5, and 4 with over 3 goals on the day. An overall great offensive performance and a great job in between the pipes by all 3 goalies that saw some action. Bella Norton, Chloe Martin, and finally Emerson Alberts, who all saw some action in between the pipes for the Bulldogs. Alberts facing 2 shots, turning away 2, and then both Martin and Norton letting up 1 as their final was 20-2. The Bulldogs again will be back in action in Florida coming up here on spring break on February 28th as they'll play Warner University in Florida. But back here in Adrian, Michigan, the next time they will be here is Otterbein University on March 14th at Docking Stadium here on the campus of Adrian College before kicking off conference play on March 28th in Alma, Michigan. And they'll play Hope here for their first conference matchup at home in Docking Stadium. And for Milwaukee School of Wisconsin, they'll head back to their home field and they'll take on the University of Wisconsin Stout in their next matchup on February 28th. They'll have a nice 2-game home stretch, then one more home matchup on March 12th against Elmhurst University before Aurora University will be their first conference matchup at home on April 1st. But your final here is 20-3 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. From all of us here at ACTV, myself, Michael Schubeck, my partner and director, Dakota Clift, and our streaming coordinator, Josiah Durrell, we thank you and have an amazing rest of your day.